Hello and welcome, Hunkpain Gaming is here with you. Another video about Warframe. This video we're gonna talk about the Quassus. Yeah, it's sus. So the Quassus is xaku signature Warframe weapon. This weapon is very unique for some reasons. This weapon deals primary slash damage, and we all love primary slash damages. And this one, heavy attack, is the special part. The heavy attack throw ethereal daggers. Like, you do the heavy attack, it throws daggers towards the enemies, right? But the special part is that the first heavy attack does 12 thrown daggers, and with 2.5 damage multipliers. This is very important. Of course, it scales with Banes and whatever, but this build is without Bane mods, without a Riven. That's for another build. So I always say this as the beginning of the video, so I clear it out. If you don't find your favorite build, for example, if you're here for attack speed build with red crits, next time. If you are here for Bane multiplier synergy with Warframe build, next time. This is a build everyone can use with the same power. If you're using Bane or not, I can tell you it is so close in power, and everyone can use this one. It's not complicated. It's very easy to use. From Mastery 1 to Mastery 30 or Legendary 2 can use these weapons without problems. Okay? But the second heavy attack, it gets 6 daggers, each with 5 times damage multiplier, which makes this weapon special for heavy attack. If you build this weapon other ways, it is possible to build it at attack speed, but this weapon disadvantage is low attack speed. So it's like you're digging in the ocean. It's the same. So you can build it for attack speed and so on and so on. And I have a build for that. It's going to be released. I wanted to release for you the main signature of this. This guy talks a lot, I know, but I need to explain things for you so you understand why I made heavy attack, not like ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta, because there is a reason for that. And one more thing, this weapon cannot benefit from Combo Fury. Combo Fury cannot benefit from Power Throw, cannot benefit from Quick Return, cannot benefit from Volatile Reborn or Volatile or Whirlwind. Okay, so let's start. Okay, we're gonna do Heavy Corrupted Gunners level 170. Let's go. Not 120, not 110, 170. Okay, let's go. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Tell me this is not good. Tell me this is not unique. Tell me this. And by the way, guys, this build I made it because you requested it. So if you want another weapon, any type of build, let me know in the comments below. I'll make sure I deliver for you guys. Okay? So you already saw what it is. So just I'm gonna show you one more thing without enemies. Check the style. Okay, so look. You see the daggers? Look at this. Boom. Ninja stuff. Look at this. See that? That's the daggers. Boom. 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 I was trying to show you the markings. You see? 12 marking, 6 markings, and so on. See that? And that's 8. Okay? That's you can see clearly what's going on right there. Okay, so now where are we going? If you already know the channel, we're going to the steel path. Steel path is where we test the weapon for 5 minutes. But let me remind you of something, guys. If you're new to the channel, before I release any build, I test the weapon for like 2 hours, 1 hour, 30 minutes minimum. Okay, if you're a friend with me in the game, you can see me doing this stuff. So steel path, how you unlock steel path, I always say it in all the end game builds. Warframe doesn't have a really end game, but I always say it. Steel path, after you finish your normal nodes, every single planet you finish all the nodes, you're gonna unlock steel path. If it's not unlocked yet for you, go to Teshin, speak with them, you're gonna find Teshin. You can find them in any day. Escape, fast travel, Teshin. Okay, so steel path, enemy level plus 100, enemy health, shield and armor 250%. And in return of this boost, you're gonna get 100% resource drop chance and mod drop a chance. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna go to the end game. I call it the end game because this is the strongest mobs in the whole game at the moment. Okay? We're going to survival because, you know, if you manage to do killings and so on and do good in survival, you're against this. This is very powerful thing. Warframe doesn't have a really end game. The real end game of the game is dojo decorations, fashion frames, ribbons, and Kuva names weapon. Kuva and Tenet weapon names. Okay? Check How I stuck. Okay, let's go. That's what happened when you play only with one hand. There we go. As always, we build some stacks. Nights without stacks, like a house without a bed. There we go. Let's start our show. There we go. Boom. Easy, isn't it? Let's go. Look at that. And do you know what this build is, guys? Do you know what this build is? This is a gas build, my friend. Not viral. It is gas. For viral, we're using our Panzerwaffe. I know, guys, maybe this is so much for you. Like, I usually start the builds with virals, even I'm using Panzerwaffe, but I wanted to give you something a bit different, getting you used to the existence of builds without viral and relying on the Panzerwaffe. Okay, so all you have to do is, as you can see, I'm using heavy attacks. That's why I prepared for you guys the mouse and the keyboard, so you actually see what I'm doing. There we go. It is very easy weapon to use. Because it is a heavy attack without detonation. That's why it is easy to use. Because you don't need to detonate the weapon. And again, guys, I made this build based on your request. Okay? And I'm sorry if you're not gonna... As you can see, I did 1 million crit right there. 900,000. 300,000. I mean, it is fun weapon to use. I mean, we can switch playing a bit like normal. As you can see, it kills still. There you go. There you go. It can kill. I'm not saying it can't. But that's not the way DE designed this weapon. They designed this weapon to be thrown. I mean, it cannot benefit from throwing mods, but the heavy attack, it throws like small daggers, or you can call it that. Simple as that. It is fun to use. It's not so bad. I mean, it's not boring. Because what makes it not boring, I mean, repeating the same animation, it is a bit boring. But what makes it not boring, you have to land those daggers on the enemies. That's what makes it very unique. You have, like, it's a melee weapon, okay? But still you have to land them like you're using a bow or something. You have to aim, which makes you active the whole game. Some players love this weapon. It shouldn't be your main weapon or you have to love it. No. Every person and every player in this game, or shall I call them every tenno in this game, have their own style. Like, maybe you never ever imagined this weapon can be built good. You never imagined this weapon can work in Steel Path. Maybe you hate this weapon. Maybe you just did it for mastery and you throw it. And now after you see this video, you're gonna be like, I have to rebuild this weapon. Okay? You don't know. And the goal for this channel, guys, one goal. To make every single frame and weapon build with all the styles. What I mean with that is, this weapon, this is the first build. We're not gonna stop there. It's gonna be another build. But guess what? The next build is gonna be different than this build. That's the challenge I made to myself. To make different builds. And the builds I made, it is different from the regular builds you see around. The common ones I'm talking about. And the reason I'm using Nidus, like I'm saying in all the videos, the reason I'm using Nidus is so I don't boost the weapon in any way. There is no multipliers, there is no buffs, there is no helmness, there is nothing. There is just the poor guy Nidus. Oh, he's not poor, I mean, he's my main. But you know what I mean. So this is a pure damage. The reason for that, so anything you have, any frame you're using, you can just use it without worrying about damage going to be descaled or getting low. As you can see, here we go. Now this is the real deal. This is what we've been waiting for. Kaboom. As you can see, there is no problem at all. Killing the mini stalker. Here you go. And he's dead. Okay? Simple as that. Some of you would say, Hank, why would you build this weapon as gas? Okay, because this weapon has a very steady chance. I predict these comments, guys. I can predict them very easy. Okay, it have a very small steady chance. Yes, I agree. And some of you would say, oh, why don't you replace it with something for more damage or so on? No. As you can see, the gas procced many times. In Warframe, 12% or 15% steady chance, it is important. Okay? And it is not only that, when you put elements in the weapons, it boosts actually the damage of it. So let's go, guys. Equipment, arsenal, starting with Nidus. Okay? Starting with Nidus, here we go. Upgrade. You have two options. You can use the steel charge. You can use the steel charge, or you can use the corrosive projection, okay? Or you can use the swift momentum, okay? You have three options: the corrosive, or the swift momentum, or the steel charge. We're using arcane strike for attack speed and arcane fury for melee damage, okay? That's that. Now moving to the weapon. We're using the slicing feather, stance twirling acrobatic slashes with a refined touch. It doesn't really matter. Amalgam organ for critical damage and 60% heavy attack wind up speed. Primal fever strike for 150% toxin. Killing blow, of course, this is the main mode here. 120% melee damage on heavy attack, 60% heavy attack wind up speed. This is the best mode for heavy attacks. Sacrificial steel, 180% critical chance, but 2 times for heavy attacks. Private pressure point for melee damage 150%. It's not even max, and you saw the damage. Private fury 50% attack speed, and molten impact for 90% heat. Corrupt charge is for initial combo and combo duration. Now, what you gonna like? Some of you, what we're gonna say? Why you running Primate Fury? Trust me, it helps a lot. This weapon have a very low speed, and it helps a lot at some points. I did 2 hours with this weapon, and Primate Fury helped me in many cases. Now, you're saying, this weapon I have 12% steady chance. Are you mad running it with gas? Guys, gas combined from heat and toxin damage, most effective against most infested. Gas state creates clouds that damage the target and other nearby enemies over short duration. And don't forget that we're getting viral from our Panzer Vulpaphyla. So imagine the combo of gas and viral and slash on the enemies at scaling with a higher enemy level. Now, the question is, if you don't like the molten impact, that is up to you. You can throw gladiator might and it will work like charm. Okay? Corrupt charge is for initial combo and minus combo duration. We don't need combo duration because we are relying on heavy attack. We're not gonna be keep building combo and build the combo again and again. We're gonna have, you know what I'm talking about. Okay? Let me put back this one here. Yeah, guys. That's that. And as you can see here, I have other builds already there for you guys. What else I'm gonna say? No, I was not gonna throw more. I'm gonna throw this one. Next time I'm gonna show you how to make a build for viral. We're running Narumon for one reason only. If we use the combo at some point, if we start to run, for example, I don't think it will happen, but if, for example, Vor, when he spawns, you want to build some combo and then hit him, and this will help a bit. If you want to like do combo, it is nice too, but you shouldn't make it Narumon. You could go Vazarin, and for one reason is, hold on, protective dash. Allies hit by void dash are granted immune from damage for 5 seconds and heal 60% over 5 seconds. Now the focus is cool. I don't focus so much on focus is cool because the focus skill is being reworked in the Angelus of Zeriman that is coming in 14 days from now. So be prepared. We're gonna make a guide and so on. This is the Panzer Vopafila build, guys. This is the viral stuff we're talking about. Viral quills, Panzer Evolution, this is for your health, and so on. Okay, now the question gonna be, so I save you a comment. Why your mods is not maxed? I am a content creator and I have all the mods in many different weapons to make it easier for me to deliver for you builds and so on, because sometimes I sit and make builds, so I will max them as long I'm maxing every weapon and every build I do in the channel. Okay, guys, that's clear. So max your mods and do damage better than me, and you're ready to go. I'm here to deliver the build, not to deliver mods. Maximize. Okay, so guys, if you like the content, if you enjoy, hit the subscribe button. It's not mandatory, it's not a must, but if you want to help the channel and help other tennos to see videos and this content, we have fashion frames, we have a lot of things, and your question may be probably gonna be, why should I subscribe to you? Why would I subscribe to this channel? It's very simple, because I have a goal, and you like guys to subscribe to people have goals. This goal of the channel is making every fashion frame, making every weapon in all the builds and styles, make every frame with the synergizing every style. Like we still have, for example, if you ask me what is my progress in this game, for example, if you ask me what's the progress already, like I'm gonna say I did like 3% from what I am trying to achieve. Thank you, guys. Hit that like, share with your friends, with other tennos if you want to. We have a Discord link if you're asking. If you want, we have a small community. Discord link is in the description. Why would you join? We have fashion frame room. We have you can discuss cars even. We have tenno talking about stuff, weapons. You can request things and get direct. Enough talking. Okay, guys. Thank you. Stay safe and bye bye.